Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In yesterday's video we completed Redcliffe Castle mostly. We saved Connor and yeah, so today I'm gonna poke around Redcliffe Castle then go back to camp and talk to all my friends. I did want to point out something odd I saw in my codex entries. For Connor it gave me an update, but it said that he was freed at the cost of his mother's life, and then under Arlessa is sold it said she gave her life to free Connor, which isn't accurate, so I'm a little perplexed on why that happened and how that's going to affect future games, but we'll see.
Right.
The First Blight, Chapter 2, Demot Rises.
You saved my son's life, as well as my own. I would always be thankful to you for that.
Yeah, but apparently the game thinks I killed you. Oh, we have this awesome spell now called Haste. It's lovely. That's one of Wynne's. It makes you run really fast. It's great. Okay, let's see. Connor.
You're the one who saved me.
Yes, that was... Actually, it was Wynne.
Then, I guess I owe her thanks. Father always said to remember to thank people who do nice things for you. I hope Father gets better soon. He will, won't he? I guess I have to go to the tower when Father wakes up. If he wakes up. I'll become a real mage, won't I?
Yeah, I guess. Hey, Aveline, Knight of Orlais. Aveline, Knight of Orlais. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. I like that Aveline story. It was really good.
It will take years to sort out the castle properly, if we even get the chance.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's go down the stairs.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
That would be great.
On my way.
I suppose you can't blame the boy, even if he has magic. His death wouldn't have helped anything, would it?
I suppose not, but yeah, I'm very confused by all these statements. Stone dragon statuette. I have so many gifts. So many, it's kind of obnoxious. Can you open this one? What? Okay, Liliana's almost ready to be max leveled out in lockpicking.
On it.
Journal of the Tranquil on the Tranquil. This is an odd book to have in this castle. I'm running so fast now.
Let's get started.
The Guerins of Ferelden, a genealogical history. Huh. Oh. This is new.
This should be easy enough.
The Orlesian Empire on the Orlesian Empire. Oh, Alistair's mother's amulet. I bet that's for Alistair.
On it.
I like how nobody seems to mind that I
Allow me. I could do
raid the
that
castle.
for you.
Trade manifest. All kinds of gifts today. Oh, look, the door is unlocked. And there's people just wandering around. Maybe I'll come wander around here too one day. See if Van Tegan has anything to say.
You return. Might you have news?
Are you calling Eamon's knights back?
Yes, but they are returning slowly. No doubt the war's progress, as well as the Darkspawns, hinders many of them.
Okay, I should go.
Then I must resume my duties. The civil war continues, and Loghain is no doubt angered Redcliffe has not been disabled. Good luck, my friend. I hope this continues to go well for all our sakes.
Well, let's go back to the village. We have to turn in at least one quest there, I believe, for the blacksmith's daughter one. Basement cellar. Go to the village. Oh, cutscene. Dinner room.
Sire, I have more news. Oh, yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Don't know about her. She's a tricky one, that one. Okay, we're back in the blacksmith, and Valena seems to have made it out okay, but let's talk to Owen, her father, first.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you. I was glad to help.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Aw. Owen's daughter Valena made it back to the village safely. Owen is very glad to have her back and was very grateful to you. Let's check out this dwarven armor. Doesn't look that special, but thank you.
Thank you, kind sir. I'd never have been able to return to my father if it wasn't for you.
All right, well, I think right now I'm gonna head back to camp, talk to all my friends, then look through my journal to see where I want to go next.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
All right, but you were there. You saw exactly what happened.
Yes, I know. I've had some time to think about it now. I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much.
If we can stop the blight, we'll save a lot more people.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
What? Okay, Alistair, we're up to 64 with you. I do want to give you your mother's amulet. Maybe? Oh, wait, I'm on myself. Duh. Let's go to Alistair and his mother's amulet.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle in the study.
Oh, the Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Well, perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Sorry, did you say something?
Ho, ho, ho. See this gesture I'm making? Can you hear that?
Oh. I think he gave me the bird. 71 warm. Well, since we already started talking to Alistair, let's continue on to at least one quick conversation with him.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
You have a friend outside the Grey Wardens?
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
Have you contacted her?
No. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar, and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
Well, if you want to, we can try to find her.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Okay, so now we have Alistair's quest. I'm guessing each companion has a quest, because we've got Sten, Morrigan, Liliana, and Alistair. Alistair's family quest says, Alistair told you about his half-sister Goldana, with whom he shares a mother. He's always wanted to find her to talk to her, but he's never done it. Now Alistair wishes to warn her about the Blight, while he still has the chance. Goldana lives in Denerim near the alienage. Alright, well, that's easy enough. Another reason to go to Denerim. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's talk to Alistair one more time.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Why did you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
Did you not trust me? I thought we were friends.
We are friends. I didn't mean to... It wasn't supposed to... Oh, let me explain. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
How about, by the way, I'm heir to the throne?
Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing.
Why? What happens when people usually find out?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
Then maybe you shouldn't be king. It does sound incredibly whiny. It doesn't sound stupid at all. If you don't want to be king, then don't be king.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. I guess I should be thankful that Arl Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's all right. Oh, I hope he's all right. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do.
Don't worry, Alistair. No harm done.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Okay, well, I'm done talking to him for a while, thankfully. Let's go speak with Wynne for a minute. Check on her and see how she's doing with that spirit possessing her body.
What's on your mind?
Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
But what about the demons?
I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Do spirits watch people like that?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
You mean it protected you?
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
So this spirit of faith is your personal protector?
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
Well, I'm glad you think traveling with me is worthy of your time.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
I'll hold you to that promise, Wynne.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
That's very... It's like your grandmother yelling at you. It's very cute. Okay, let's talk to Liliana. All right, for Liliana, I want to give her the... Let me get to her. I think it was... Well, there's shoes I want to give her eventually, but let's give her... Where's the flower at? Andraste's Grace. Let's see if that's... I think that might have a cutscene.
Flowers? Oh, thank you. They're very pretty.
These are your mother's flowers, aren't they?
These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
You're welcome. Okay, we're up to 63. And we also have moderate cunning. Okay, I gave Liliana the flowers and some shoes, but she didn't have anything new to say, so let's go and talk to Sten. Okay, Sten didn't have anything to say, so I'm not gonna leave that in, and I didn't give him any gifts because his approval is actually pretty high, and I want to kind of keep everybody at the same level if possible. I do want to give Morrigan her mother's grimoire so that we can progress her quest forward a little bit. So let's do that. It's here somewhere. There it is, Black Grimoire.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? When I spoke of it to you, I did not truly hope... This is a most fortuitous event. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
What? Don't I even get a kiss in thanks?
I suppose something is deserved for all your efforts, is it not? I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
No, Morrigan likes me. Morrigan likes me a lot. We're up to... She cares about me now. Oh. Okay, you found Flemeth's tome and gave it to Morrigan. She seems quite eager to start studying it, and Maker only knows what she will learn from it. Okay. Oh, and then we have moderate magic.
'Tis cold in my tent, all alone.
Well, we can't have that, can we?
So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm?
I'm sure we'll think of something, or I'll think of something.
Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk. I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated.
Oh, there's stories?
Indeed there are. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess, driven by a darker side.
Well, so what now, my lovely Morrigan?
That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not?
Well, I guess I can live with that, but okay.
Then we should get along marvelously. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Witch gone wild. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I don't know why I'm so embarrassed. She cares about me a lot. That's nice. Okay, Morrigan, I need to take a break. I did not expect a cutscene to have us. Okay, that happened. All right, well, I'm gonna start talking to Zevran. I may finish in the next video, but let's at least begin and see how this goes.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions, Zevran?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What does it take to become an assassin?
Well, the Crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training, the sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
You did quite well then, no doubt.
Within the Crows, I did. But it has been something the Crows have devoted a great deal of time to perfecting. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
Well, it sounds like that could be useful.
See? Getting paid for the act is beside the point. An assassin is more a tactical choice than a lifestyle. Of course, the Crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we?
Why did you want to leave the Crows exactly?
Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
But what would you rather do?
Now that you mention it, I am not entirely certain. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The Crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
That sounds awful.
Oh, I don't know about that. The Crows who are actually good enough to survive come to enjoy some of the benefits. In Antiva, being a Crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
So, sorry, I'm very distracted by all this. I think I understand?
As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
Well, I'm happy to have you along, I guess.
And here I am, happy to be had. Isn't it wonderful how things work out that way? Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the Crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so.
That's kind of ridiculous. But hey, 10 plus 10 for Zevran. That's not too bad. But I am going to wrap up here today. Tomorrow I will no doubt continue talking to Zevran, and then I'll figure out what we're going to do next. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Origins video.